The arrogant king of wealth. Benson was a man who had everything that money could buy. He owned sprawling estates, fleets of expensive cars, and businesses that stretched across cities. When he walked into a room, people whispered his name with admiration, and many envied him. But Benson's heart was hardened by pride. He despised the poor and mocked anyone who earned less than him. One hot afternoon, as he stepped out of his limousine, a young boy ran up to him barefoot, holding out his hands. "Please, sir, I haven't eaten since yesterday." Benson looked at the boy, then at his torn clothes, and burst into laughter. "You haven't eaten? Then go and walk. Do you think money falls from the sky?" He flicked a coin into the gutter and added, "Even if you find it, that's all you are worth." The boy bent to pick up the coin, tears in his eyes as Benson's guards roared with laughter. At home, Benson's servants feared him. If food wasn't hot enough, he shouted. If his clothes weren't ironed well, he cursed. To him, people were tools to be used, not humans to be respected. One evening, Benson planned a grand party to outshine every other rich man in the city. He ordered his gates shut to the poor, declaring, "I don't want a single beggar near my mansion. Only the wealthy deserve to dine with me." The party was a sea of gold and luxury. Wine poured endlessly, music filled the air, and Benson, drunk with pride, stood before his guests. "No man in this city is greater than I," he boasted, raising his glass. "My riches will never end. Not even time can touch me." Unbeknownst to him, his so-called friends had been plotting. They smiled, clapped, and toasted him, while secretly sliding papers before him to sign. Too proud and too drunk, Benson scribbled his name, thinking it was just business as usual. Within weeks, the tide turned. One by one, his companies crumbled. His so-called friends vanished with his wealth. Banks seized his cars. His mansion was sold off. The mighty Benson was stripped of everything. He walked the same streets he once rode through in luxury. Hungry, in ragged clothes, he stretched out his hand for help. "Please, spare me some food." But people passed him by. Some sneered, others spat, and many remembered his cruelty. "Is this not Benson, the proud rich man? The same one who mocked us when we were hungry," they whispered. One day, Benson sat beneath a tree, weak and broken. The same boy he once mocked with a coin walked up to him, now a young man selling bread by the roadside. The boy looked at him for a long time, then said quietly, "You once laughed at my hunger. Now life has laughed at yours." He placed a small loaf of bread in his hand and walked away. Benson stared at the bread, tears streaming down his face. For the first time in his life, he understood that wealth without kindness is emptiness, and pride without wisdom is destruction.
Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories.